Welcome to how to digitize your rubrics using BookWidgets, an interactive learning platform. First, you go to bookwidgets.com, sign in using your Google or Microsoft Smart School. For my example, I'll use my Google account, and then you will be directed to home, and you're gonna click on widgets. Click on my widgets, create new widget. You can choose a quiz or other test and review the widget type. In this example, I'm going to use a worksheet. You could do a standalone or rubric type questions, or you can add other questions as well. But for this example, I will just use a standalone rubric. So it is this one. Click on that, and you can add questions. Wait first, sorry, you could name it first. I'm a computing teacher, so I'll write computing term 3 rubric, for example. You could add in the description, uh, put in the questions there. uh, for example, read the criteria, and then select the uh, let's represent your learning, something like that. Okay, I have ready-made what do you call that, rubrics here. I could just copy and paste it. In our institution, we have beginning, developing, mastering, and innovating. So I could just copy that. I could adjust this one. Okay, this is the skill. I could just copy that and paste here, or the criteria. I would want it to change. Instead of excellent, I'll start from beginning, and because I just want this as a self-assessment, so I don't need any points. You could add the points if you want to, but I just want it to be as a self-assessment, so I'll just add in the description. So for beginning is this one. I will just copy that and then paste here. Okay, and I can just adjust the alignment, whatever that is. I could write this as students rubric, because I wanted to have both students and teachers rubric in the same question. So you could also add teachers rubrics here, and just go on beginning, developing, just add on everything here. And I think you don't have to add anything here. Title or reporting, it's up to you want to submit the answer. General. Okay, I have it's done already here. So this one, I'll just show you an example. This is what I have done. So the question is this one. This is the criteria. Now this one, I have both students and teachers rubrics in the same question, because it's easier for me later uh, the to give feedback. Happy with that, you can share it with your student, uh, because it's in my Google Classroom. I will just share it through my Google Classroom. For me, usually I will just save as draft first, so it's easier for me to edit it through Google Classroom. So I'll just send that as a draft. Now, if I go to Google Classroom, um, I could edit the rubric questions. So let's just go to the Google Classroom. It's in the classwork. So I think it's this one as a draft. And I can edit it still in Google Classroom. I could add, what do you call that, instructions. Um, I could add due date and so on and so forth. Edit in the topic. Okay. So yeah, I think that's fine. I will just assign to my student. Okay, once it's assigned, let's go to a student point of view. Go to the Google Classroom. This is a student's point of view. Let's see. Okay, it says posted. So this is I'm a student. I will just click on the BookWidgets link, and then I'll read the instructions. I could read the criteria. Okay, let's see what is that. All right. So, for example, once I read, I think I am mastering. This is student rubric. My teacher said do not click on innovating, so I'll just click on the mastering. And I click submit, and it will be submitted through Google Classroom automatically. Okay, all done, I think, and mark is done. All right. Now, let's go back to the point of view of the teacher. So I'm a teacher. Here I can see that my student has turned in their rubric. So I'll just click on that, and I'll see assign it as a teacher, and I can see that my student has uh, chosen mastering here. But I think my student is still developing. So you can see here this is what the student has chosen. For me, I think my student is still developing, so I can just override that. I could put him my student as developing, because I think that he is not mastering yet. So you can see this is from student view. You can see that the student will see it this way. This is what the student has chosen for himself or herself, but this is what the teacher selected for me. So okay, so that's student view. That's good. um, I can return that, and I can add the comment here. So in order for my student to be mastering, so he needs to, actually I do have a set of comments here. I could just copy the comments from, for example, from developing to mastering. I could ask him to maybe in the comment section. I can copy that, and I can still wait, hang on, put that in the comment so that they know what they can do in order for them to be in a mastering level. So then I just return that to my student, and then my student will be able to see what my teacher has graded me, and then what can I do to be mastering. I want So if I want a record of these rubrics, I could just simply download it as PDF, and you could also see all the information there. And then once I have returned that, and return that to your student, and let's see how it looks like from the point of view of a student. Oh, okay, sorry. And you can see from here that my teacher has returned the rubric, and then I want to see this is the point of view of the students. I could see that this is what I have chosen earlier, but the teacher decided that I'm still developing. And I could also see the comments given by my teacher. Okay, and that's good. Thank you.